Sometimes I just wish there were that one makeup look that could fit us all. I mean, one makeup look that was suitable for any eye shape, face shape, skin tone. And wait, there is. And I know. And I'm gonna show you what this is and how to do it. Let's dive right in. First of all, my hair hasn't been my biggest friend today. It's not cooperating at all. But I'm not gonna let it stop me. Well, the first thing you should do, no matter what skin type you have, you need to cleanse your face deeply. And if you're not doing that before you put on makeup, well, girl, what you doing? Because if you miss that very first step, it will all be ruined. Well, if you know me, you would know by now that moisturizing is my thing. It's literally my thing. And I'm using this L'Oreal Hydra Genius to moisturize my face, which works wonders for me. It's like a jelly water type of moisturizer. I moisturize the shit out of my face. It will not only give you that smooth base to start your makeup with, but also it works like a primer. It is a primer, actually. And it will also help you reduce the appearance of your pores. So this little guy here is our friend. I literally used it all over my face, my neck. If you need to use any kind of primers, this is the time you need to use them. But I'm going for that light makeup look that fits everybody with all skin types. So I'm just gonna leave it here and go to my foundation, which is Estee Lauder Double Wear Foundation 1W0, which is very light. No matter what skin type you have, you need to keep it light with foundation, because if you apply too much, too many layers, no matter what kind of skin type you have, or if you have a very good cooperating skin, it will get cakey. Keep it light, keep it natural, just as long as you cover whatever there is you're trying to cover. For me personally, I'm trying to cover my veins because I have very thin skin that shows the veins underneath it. I know. So that's why I use foundation. And if you're that lucky that you don't need foundation, well, I'm jealous of you. No, really. If you're that lucky that you've got a beautiful skin, a thick, healthy, beautiful skin that you think foundation would do nothing more for you, well, you can skip this part and go to the next step. But for me, I'm not that lucky. Next step for this oh my god. For this next step, I'm going to use my concealer to cover up all the dark circles I have. Actually, I have red circles, you know? That problem with the skin showing the veins underneath it, well, it's 10 times worse under my eyes. I use it to cover up my red circles and any crying nights, you know, or any tiredness, to highlight the features that we want to be highlighted. You want to have a bigger forehead, like a bigger chin. You want your chin to stand out? Highlight it. Make it highlighted with concealer. When one part of your face is lighter in color than the other parts of your face, it will really stand out more and capture the attention. So if you want a part of your face to stand out more and look bigger, just use concealer on that part. I love this Tarte concealer because it's really covering, you know, it's like full coverage and it stays. It doesn't, like, when you try to blend it, it doesn't fade away, because that's a problem with concealers, with many of the concealers at least. Many of the ones I used at least Don't come for me, please. But with this one, well, yeah, it's a little bit thick, but I don't mind. I like thick concealers because it means it's full coverage as long as it's not creasing, as long as it stays in place. I don't mind it being thick. So what? Thick is good. Anyways, let me tell you something. Along my makeup journey, I found out something. Pink blush equals cuteness. And if you want your face to look fuller, like more fresh and like a baby face, just use the blush on the apple of your cheeks and then blend them towards your ears. This will give you that cutie baby face effect. It will like make your face look more lifted here. Something that I used to do wrong for a very long time, it was using the liquid blush or the blush stickies like this directly on my face. Well, I cannot tell you it's wrong, but I can definitely tell you the better way is to grab some of the blush with your brush and then use it on your skin, use it on your cheeks. It will just blend out very much easier. Like, look, on the apple of my cheeks, and then pull them towards my ears like this. Okay, and I'm trying to blend it as much as I can. I don't want any like lines, any visible lines between my blush and my foundation, so I'm trying to blend it as good as I can. Most of the times I use a little bit of this blush on my nose. I used to do it in summers just to give me that sunburned look because it's cute. That's why I got so addicted to it that I do it all the time, no matter what season. If anything you're gonna take from this video, take this. You need to set your face, no matter what skin type you have, dry, normal, oily. I'm gonna set my under eyes first because that's the part that is most likely to crease and to ruin your makeup. A little bit on the parts I use my concealer on. And to set my blush, I can use either a translucent powder or another blush. I mean a powder blush, a powder one to set the sticky blush. You might be asking why right now. Okay, I'm about to tell you. You need a powder to set the blush, okay? So why not use another pink powder blush to even give you more color, more pigment, and make your cheeks like stand out more while setting them. Genius, I know. Okay, you might be wondering why not setting the rest of my face. Because I saved it for this part. I'm going to use my powder bronzer to give my face more depth. Add more depth and warmth to my face. Why? To make it more shaped and sculpt. I'm going to use a brush here. This one has been like overused, but since it's a very good brush, which I don't know the brand. Oh, this is the Morphe one. This is the Morphe one, and I love it. It has been great for powder blush or for bronzing, for all powder products. So I'm going to grab a little of my powder bronzer by this overused but still good brush. I want my forehead to look shorter from this part, okay? A little bit shorter, not too much. So I'm going to use this darker color on this part of my face. I'm going back and I'm going to blend this. Don't panic. On my jawline to contour it and to make it look sharper. And I'm going to blend it out towards my neck, not towards my face. I start off here, like from my ears downwards, and then towards my chin. I pull it towards my chin, just like you can see, and a little bit on my chin to make it look sharper, more shaped. Okay, I'm gonna blend this out now, contouring this line under my cheeks to make my cheeks stand out more. It creates the illusion of here being like more like this. Blend this with my blush because I don't want two different colors and lines here. So, and a little bit on the two sides of my nose and here to make my nose look more lifted and more pointy. I don't know why. It's just something we do nowadays. Okay, this next step is the miracle here, and it corrects all the mistakes you might have made along the way up until here, up until now, and it will smooth everything out like a filter. Just see what I mean? Not only will smoothen everything out, it will also make your makeup long lasting. I have used the Laura Mercier one and it worked great for me, and also this Huda Beauty one that I'm using right now, and it has a pinkish shade in it, I guess. It's Easy Bake Cherry Blossom Cake. Yeah. So I guess that's why it's called Cherry Blossom, because it has a pink vibe going on, like a pink tone. You don't see it, but you know it's there. So I'm going in with my brush again to make sure that I dusted off all the powder and every little part of my face is set, and yes, we're ready to go to the next step. Doing makeup might take long, it might take a lot of effort and work, but at the end you're gonna appreciate it because it makes you look more beautiful and confident. At least that's the case for me, so I love it. Next step, I'm using this Tarte palette, which is called Tartelette, which smells like tartlets. A light brown eyeshadow will definitely look good on all of us, no matter which eye color. It's suitable for blue eye people, it's suitable for brown eyed people, green eyed people. And since we are doing that one makeup look that will fit us all, I'm going to use the brown shade all over my lid, and I'm going above my crease. If you don't know where your crease is, it's this line here that when you open up your eye, you can see it. It's this line, we call it the crease. As you can see, I'm using it all over my lid, up to my brows a little, but I use the most pigment here, and then I smoke it out towards my brows. I fade it out. This will give your eyes warmth and depth, especially if you have hooded eyes. Okay, so since we are using a warm brown shade here, you can use the slightest amount just to contour your nose. And I'm going to continue this line from here, from the corner of my eye to the side of my nose. to make it more cohesive, if you know what I mean. To make it more shaped and related. Look how it worked. And then fade it out a little, blend it out a little to make it all look more natural. So we're all about looking natural with makeup. We're all about fading those harsh lines for that professional makeup look. Okay, this is going very good and I'm loving this. Oh my god, look at my nose. Oh my god, look at my nose being snatched. Look at my nose being contoured as hell. Sometimes I do get a little bit carried away. Sorry. Next thing we need is a small brush, angled one, not angled one, who cares? As long as we can grab some of our shimmery shadows on it to highlight the inner corner of our eyes. Why? To make it stand out more, you know? Eyes are the what are eyes? The keys, the doors to our soul? To our hearts? I don't know. Eyes are important. Eyes are important. So we are trying to make them stand out more and more any way we can. Next thing we need is a small brush, a small flat brush or angled one to line our eyes. Imagine you're creating an eyeliner but with eyeshadow. I'm using a dark brown shade. You can also use black if you want. And the reason why I'm using my eyeshadow palette and not my eyeliner is that I want that natural faded smoked out look, not that sharp eyeliner look. That's why I'm using this and not my eyeliner. But what I'm looking for, that sculpted French classy look, that's what I'm going for, the eyeliner. You know, talking and doing makeup is harder than you think, I swear. Oh my god, doesn't it look stunning? I know it does, and you'll be lying if you say it doesn't. Okay, I smoke it out a little using the same brush just to avoid any harsh lines. I can even use my fingertips to blend this out, smoke it out. Oh, I'm loving it. Oh, I'm loving it today. Okay, today was not my hair day, but definitely my makeup day. Definitely my face day. I'm winning today. Before I use my mascara, I'm going to curl my lashes up. And if you're not using an eyelash curler, I don't know what you're doing, because this, okay, I don't want to be rude, I don't want to say any bad words. This thing over here, this thing is a miracle. It's a game changer. It opens up your eyes, it beautifies your lashes, it makes your lashes and your mascara look 10 times better. 10 times better. I don't know if you believe me or not. Okay, sometimes I warm it up a little and then use it on my lashes. It has a metal surface. When you warm it up, it works so much better. Like hair curling iron somehow. I'm boring you, I know. So I'm just gonna use my mascara, and I'm not going to use too much, because when you use too much mascara, it's more likely to smudge, and also it will make your lashes heavier and they will look more like this instead of this, and we don't want this, we want this. So we use this lightest amount just to make them more black and look thicker. I use a little bit of this on my lower lashes, but just a bit, not too much. If you use too much, it will look like a spider. Your brows are the frames to your eyes. Your brows do matter. Don't forget them. I see people not doing anything to their brows. Well, it's not fair to them. Okay, I don't want to make this any longer and bore you with my words. I'm just gonna show you. Look at the difference. And this, by the way, this awesome product is from Anastasia Beverly Hills. These are my brows and we're going to lips. If you want a natural look, but still an awesome one, pay attention to the natural color of your lip and go a little bit deeper. Like I have like something between pink and brown colored lips. So what I'm going for is this pinky brown lip pencil that will accent my lips and give them more color, give them more love, but not changing the color, because I believe the original color of your lips, I don't know, I might be wrong, but this is my opinion. It's just my opinion. The natural color of your lips, the best color for your lips, because that color, that very color, is the color for your skin tone. So pay attention to the natural color of your lips. I'm gonna line my lips first, not overdoing them. Just give them more pigment, that's all. Fill them up using this matte pinky brown lip pencil. And you know what I love about lip pencils? They are long wearing as hell. They're not going anywhere, no matter how many drinks you have, no matter how many you have, they're not going anywhere. They just stay. If you have dry eyes, if you have chapped eyes, please use a lip balm like this one on your lips before you even start your makeup, because it has time to get absorbed and it has time to work on your lips before you get to do your lips, which is like a good 30 minutes for this to work out. And then you can use any products on your lip and your lips will not look cracked. So the look is done, and I can tell you that these techniques and these tips and mostly these shades and colors I used are suitable for 95% of the people. You might want to change the shades or the colors and match them to your skin tone, but the techniques and the rest of it stays the same. So I'm loving it and I hope you love it too. And I will see you in the next video, tomorrow. Bye bye.